Good morning, everybody. Robert Russell here. Today is March the 19th, 2020. I'm getting a lot of questions on my group, Ask Robert J. Russell on Facebook, where I see this whole coronavirus thing going. So I'm going to give you my predictions of what I'm predicting will happen due to the coronavirus and what I think is going to happen, all over the place. Here's the number one thing. I think many people are going to start working from home. They're going to find out that working from home has its advantages. A lot of benefits to working from home: less commuting time, less travel, not having to waste money on gas. Which is, it's kind of funny because I've been working from my home office, as you see, for the last 20 plus years. So I always kind of laugh at people when they're complaining about having to drive to work. And I'm from the Dallas market, and I remember, seeing people drive on 635. It's a 6-lane going one way, and then when it rains, people drive even crazier. I think more and more companies are going to realize that it's more profitable for them to cut down on office space, cut down on workman's comp, cut down on all the crap that goes along with having to buy a building and leasing it. And more people are going to start working from home. I think the coronavirus is definitely going to be a positive for people, especially if you want to have your own in-home business. There are some tax advantages to working from home. You can write off portions of your office space, electricity, rent, and all that other kind of stuff. Talk to a CPA about that. But I think work from home is probably going to be the number one booster that people are going to start finding out about. Number two, commercial buildings will probably be more vacant than they've ever been. Not only during coronavirus, but after the coronavirus, because again, I think businesses are going to find out that they've lost money by having buildings, and they can be more effective having people work remote from their home. Just like I'm doing this on a Zoom meeting. You can do a Zoom meeting and interview people through a Zoom meeting, and they can see you face to face. The next thing I see, more restaurant deliveries. I think restaurants are going to find out that instead of having the doors open for some crazy hours, doing restaurant delivery is probably going to be more impactful than any other thing. I also see the beginning of a new driving company, sort of like Uber or Lyft. I think a third one is coming. I don't know the name of it. I haven't heard of anything, but it makes sense for a third company to come in to be the competition against Uber and Lyft. On the real estate side, eXp Realty, who I've got who I hang my license with, I think will dominate the entire real estate industry. Companies like Remax and Keller Williams and Coldwell Banker and Compass, all of those will try to do what eXp has been doing, but they just will fall short. And I think more people will move to eXp than ever before, because we've been doing this remote thing since day one. Their whole system is set up to be a remote realtor. Another thing that I found out since the coronavirus hit, life insurance sales will skyrocket. People will start buying more life insurance than they've ever bought before. Just in the time that I've seen the coronavirus, our sales have about doubled on life insurance sales, because people are realizing this coronavirus is real. And with social media and people panicking, people are realizing that, you really have no control, and they're realizing that things can happen. I think the life insurance industry will boom. So if you're a insurance broker, you need to be going after the life insurance, because this is probably the best time ever to be a insurance broker. I also see, hold on, let me look at my list here. Nail tech companies. If you do nails, there's going to be more people going to people's houses to do their nails, like mobile nail techs. Mobile hair cutting, where people will come to your house and cut your hair. You know, right now you got to go to a barbershop and all that other stuff. I think more and more companies will go to getting your hair cut, and they come to your house and do it. Title companies, you're going to see more and more title companies doing remote closings or Zoom closings with DocuSign. So what do I mean on that? So when I closed on my house in Texas, a notary came where I live. We signed the paperwork, and within an hour she was gone. Signed everything, she faxed it off. So what I think is going to happen now is that you're going to have Zoom notaries where they're going to do the closing right there with you. In other words, you could be in California, the notary could be in a different state, and they do everything through a Zoom meeting so that they can see you. They do a share screen with the closing documents. You initial it through DocuSign, and the closing happens in different states. You're in one state, they're in a different state. No more going to title companies just as you've seen it. I think this is coming. And I think this is coming very soon. I would say by the end of 2021, that's going to happen. Walmart, CSV, and Kroger will probably add an extra hour early in the morning for senior citizens to go shopping. All senior citizens, I don't care how old they are, most of them get up really early. So they will change their hours. So in other words, if they normally open at, say, 6 o'clock, they're going to start opening at 5 and make groceries, shopping, and available for senior citizens. And then the last thing, here's my political prediction. I think that Donald Trump is going to kill his opposition in the next election. Bernie Sanders is not doing good. Joe Biden, there's probably going to be some stuff come out about him with the Ukraine incident. And I think with the stimulus that Trump is going to give everybody $1,000, I think that's going to boost his election results. And I think Trump will dominate on the next election. So those are my predictions for 2020. If you have any questions for me, be sure and follow, because I'm going to give you more predictions as time goes on. Hit the subscribe on this video, and be sure and hit the little bell so that you get notifications sent to your email as soon as I post a video. I'm going to be posting a video about insurance, about real estate, about questions that people ask me on Ask Robert J. Russell. So keep in touch. Thanks for joining us, and watch out for the next video. And we will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.